Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 593 of our trek, and today is Philosophy Friday. Every Friday, we will ponder some of the basic truths and mysteries of life and how they can impact us in creating our living legacy. Currently, we are on an extended multi-week trek as we explore the teachings of some of my virtual mentors, such as Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, and Earl Nightingale. The core of the current trek is based primarily on Jim Rohn's book, The 5 Major Pieces to the Life Puzzle. I have learned a considerable amount from reading and rereading this book on my own trek of life, and I trust that you'll benefit from it also. Keeping in continuity of Wisdom Trek, I have adapted it to The 5 Trails on Life's Trek. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. It has been a beautiful spring week, and all the trees are exploding with foliage. The large maples and oaks are a bit behind, but it won't take too many days before they are also full of leaves. Our granddaughter Hazel, whom I mentioned in Wednesday's trek, is now home after her first 8 days of chemo treatments for leukemia. Although it is always possible for the future treatment schedule to change based on her response, currently she will travel to Columbus every Monday for chemo treatment. On Wednesdays and Fridays of each week, she will have blood drawn locally to monitor their results. The weekly treatment will last about 2 to 3 months depending on the results, and then it will move more to a monthly treatment for the next 20-plus months. We would appreciate your continued prayers for her healing and strength for her family. Last Philosophy Friday, I mentioned that we deal with the same challenges and fears that everyone deals with. This has certainly been true during these past couple of weeks as our lives have been dramatically impacted. And as we continue on the 5th trail, which is the trail of lifestyle, we will explore how our lifestyles is not automatic, but is created on how we respond to the challenges of life, not by the fact that we do not have major challenges and fears. If we do not conquer those fears, they will become giants that can overwhelm and defeat us, making our impact on our world minimized. Victories over challenges of life make up the lifestyle that we do live. If you've missed any of the past few Philosophy Friday treks, it would be good to go back and review them so that you'll get caught up on our progress so far. We do have a lot of ground to cover today, so let's break camp and begin the 5th trail of this extended trek as we cover the 5 Trails on Life's Trek, Lifestyle Part 3. As a reminder, our overall extended trek covers these 5 trails: philosophy, attitude, activity, results, and lifestyle. First, we want to look at that lifestyle is not an automatic reward. Lifestyle means designing the way you live uniquely. It is a skill to be mastered, not a condition to be perused. Lifestyle is finding new ways to bring joy, pleasure, excitement, and substance into your life and into the lives of those that you care for while working on your goals, not once you have achieved them. Obtaining more material abundance does not necessarily mean living a rich and satisfying life. You may dream of becoming wealthy, of having a beautiful home that is tended by others so that you are free to enjoy yourselves. You dream of inheriting a large sum of money or winning the lottery that will enable you to quit your job tomorrow and go off and pursue the good life. You dream of chauffeurs that drive you and servants that take care of you so that you can have all the time in the world to do whatever you want to do. The big question is, what would you do? In a very short time, most of what you dreamed of doing one day would become as uninspiring as your current lifestyle. There is only so much traveling, so much partying, so much sleeping, and so much enjoying that you can experience before it too becomes tedious. If it is not a life of endless fun and laughter that you are after, then what is it that you are in pursuit of? What is this thing that you call lifestyle? Everyone has their own opinion of what lifestyle is, but hopefully we will all agree what it is not. It is not something that you get simply as a result of having more stuff. Lifestyle is a result of living more. The rich and satisfying life consists of living more wholly, living more fully, living more consciously, living more joyfully, and living more appreciatively. The more fully you live, the more that you'll do and the more that you'll become. Lifestyle is not a reward of our hard effort. It is a way of making our hard effort more rewarding, more meaningful, and ultimately more productive. But lifestyle must be studied as well as practiced. If you wish to be wealthy, you must study wealth. If you wish to be healthy, you must study what it takes to be healthy. If you wish to be joyful, you must study how to fill your life with joy. If you wish to live with more peace, you need to study how to be more peaceful. So it is with any attribute that you wish to have as part of your life, which creates the characteristics that we call lifestyle. Most people do not make these traits a study. For instance, their plan for finding joy consists of going through the day with their fingers crossed, hoping that somehow something will work out to make them more joyful. But joy is a chosen art, not an accident. It is not something that falls out of the sky. Joy, that unique emotion that you mistakenly believe comes to you only when you become successful, must precede any achievement of success. Joy is as much of a cause of success as the result of success, and you can begin to experience joy whenever you wish, regardless of your current circumstances. True joy and success comes from following God's precepts well before we enjoy receiving any success in our lives. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 20 tells us, "Those who listen to instruction will prosper. Those who trust in the Lord will be joyful." Part of living a rich and satisfying life also includes treating others well, as the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the Galatians chapter 5 verses 15 through 18. "See that no one pays back evil for evil, but always try to do good to each other and to all people. Always be joyful, never stop praying. Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus." We are deliberately taking our trek slowly on the 5 trails on life's trek as we continue to hike today the Trail of Lifestyle. Today we learned that lifestyle is not an automatic reward and it must be studied and practiced. Next Philosophy Friday we will continue on the 5th trail, the Trail of Lifestyle, as we explore how to be happy with what you have while you strive for what you desire. So join us next Friday for these additional insights. I know that you'll find these insights interesting and profitable in living a rich and satisfying life. Our next trek is on Monday, and we will continue on our series called The Tools in Gramps' Backpack, where we will equip you with the tools needed to impact the lives of others. So encourage your friends and families to join us and then come along with us on Monday for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks or read the associated journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. You can also subscribe through iTunes or Google Play so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you on Monday.